First, I'd like to just say thank you to the community. It's been overwhelming, the amount of support we've got, whether it's social media, tweets, Facebook, people bringing brownies to the station, dropping off cards, sending the emails, the cards, and the letters. That really does mean a lot to all of our officers, in particular those officers that were injured. As you know, we had 2 officers who were shot last night. I've got some good news tempered by our concern for our second officer. Our first officer that was shot, and he was shot by a single gunshot wound, is Chris Davis. He's a 16-year veteran of the police department. He's an officer who served in many roles across our department, including as a trainer and as a senior member of our SWAT team, or SOU, Special Operations Unit. I'm happy to say that he was released about an hour ago from the hospital. He's returned home with his family. We did give him an escort, and we hope for a full recovery and are fully expecting one. Our second officer, and I won't be releasing his name, but he's a 17-year veteran officer of our department, one of the toughest men I know, and I have all the faith in the world in his ability to conquer and come back. But he's in surgery at this time. His condition is still critical, although it has been upgraded to a more stable level. He was okay this morning. I was able to see him, but he's going to take a very long road to get the recovery. There's going to be some serious reconstructive surgery which is needed, and I expect it to be many months of treatment, not days or just weeks. So we're cautiously optimistic on his condition. As I said, there's not a tougher man that I know, and somebody that I'd be looking to make the recovery than he. Our canine's name is Jardo. He was shot through the chest, bullet lodged near his esophagus. He was treated last night, underwent surgery at a local veterinary hospital. He did lose a lung, still in the veterinary hospital at this time. We are hopeful that he'll be released tonight and be able to return home with his handler, where he will spend his time in recovery. The incident itself for the shooting will be investigated by the Critical Incident Task Force, our CITF, which is our protocol for all shootings here in Ada County, which occur regardless of the agency. The Garden City Police Department will be taking the lead on that. That investigation is obviously well underway, but there's a lot to take in, a lot to collect. Our officers, regardless of how they can do everything absolutely right, make no mistakes, and do things the way we would ask them to do, can't control the factors that might be in somebody's mind. And they expose themselves to the danger of getting shot and even killed every time they go out. This morning we're just thankful that they're still both with us. Obviously we're greatly thankful that Chris was able to walk out of the hospital and to return home to his family. We pray for our second officer and would ask for you to share thoughts and prayers with us for his safe recovery, even though that may be a while. And I look forward to the day when we're all at the hospital and they're lined up to see him come out. I can tell you that we received a call from a citizen who had observed the press, and I'm very thankful to you for what you were able to give out, that suspected that Romero might be in this vehicle. They were able to relay that to us. An off-duty officer was able to get into the area, follow the suspect, communicate that to on-duty officers. The on-duty officers, really patrol officers that were here, did an amazing response. Were able to get in position, and when the suspect obviously saw the officers, we had a short pursuit. The officers were able to locate the area we was in, saw him as he was running, were able to secure the area, really button that down until we could get the Special Operations Unit in there. That Special Operations Unit, some of our most highly trained officers, and the reason that we put them in a position like that is it greatly decreases the chances that we're going to have to use serious or significant or deadly force. My deep thanks to the paramedics who were on scene, for TACMED that worked with our Special Operations Unit that helped get our officers to the hospital, and obviously to St. Al's for everything they've done for our officers. Officer Chris Davis was one of the shooters. The other officer was not one of the shooters.